Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Chrome Tour golf ball from Callaway.
Welcome into Golf Central. Matt Adams and Tripp Eisenhower. Let's take you through how the day played itself out at the CJ Cup Byron Nelson. We start with Taylor Pendrith at the par 4-6. This is third from the bunker.
Well, this is a hole he eagled in round number 3, but a birdie flew there that could have been a bogey, so we're flying high.
Indeed, at 21 under par now, leader by 1 shot. Pendrith, par 4-8, is third.
All right, not as fortunate out of this bunker. That was actually an easier bunker shot than the one at 6, but that would lead to his first bogey of the day.
He would drop to 20 under. Ben Kohles, meanwhile, par 4-8, 9 feet for birdie.
Yeah, same hole. Ben Kohles makes a big step forward with that birdie. 2-shot swing.
21 under. He's now the leader. Pendrith, par 5, 9, third from just off the green.
If there's a theme this week, it's what he did around the greens and how he did it. Look at this right here. There's just no sweat on that one whatsoever. That would lead to a birdie.
He's now 21 under, co-leader with Kohles. Jake Knapp, par 4, 10th. He has 10 feet for birdie here.
I think the large majority of the betting world thought that this guy was going to be the one last man standing and trying to make a charge at the 10th.
He was only 1 shot back there, but he bogeyed the 12th, dropped back to 19 under. He'd finish at 19 under. Pendrith now par 4, 12th. He's 11 feet away.
Yeah, birdied this hole both days on the weekend. Difficult hole to birdie, but Taylor Pendrith did just that.
22 under, takes back the lead. Alex Noren, par 3, 17th.
Well, this guy won 10 times on the DP World Tour, so had a lot of winning cachet and knew he needed a birdie there.
And he got it to 21 under. He's 1 shot back. He would finish on that mark. Ben Kohles, par 4, 16th, second from 181.
Beautiful drive, right in the fairway. One of the more difficult holes coming in, and Ben Kohles makes short work of the difficult 16.
He's back to 22 under. Once again, co-leader with Pendrith. We stay with Kohles, par 3, 17th.
Well, with Pendrith possibly looking at making a bogey, this could be a 2-shot swing, but Ben Kohles just slams the door right there with a 2 at 17.
To 23 under, he is now your outright leader. How does Pendrith answer that? This for par.
Well, you got to get some good breaks here and there, and after a bad break, that was a good lip in, and we're still.
Talking about bad breaks, Ben Kohles is third at 18.
Yeah, just inexperience there. You just can't. That's the only thing you can't do is not give yourself a putt after that, and he will pay the price.
Pendrith for eagle. He could win it outright if he makes this one.
Yeah, and I'm sure he was a little disappointed with this, but thinking we're going to play a little bit more golf at this point.
From just outside of 5 feet to keep it alive. That means that that short putt that is left for Taylor Pendrith could win him the tournament. It's just 3 feet away. Victory is secured. Taylor Pendrith has now broken through. He is a winner on the PGA Tour. And here's the way it finished up. Taylor Pendrith in 23 under after a 4 under par effort today. Ben Kohles in 5 under. Look at the scores in that right column that were shot on this championship Sunday. It was a very exciting day. How do you sort it all? How do you sort the emotions? Taylor Pendrith and Rex Hoggard spoke.
Thank you, joined by Tyler. Closing 67 for your first PGA Tour victory. Clearly it came down to 18. Can you talk us through that hole and your emotions?
Yeah, you know, obviously Ben played great. Made 2 birdies late in the round, and I made a huge par save, well, 16 and 17. 17 was big, just to have a chance on 18. And told my caddy after I hit my tee ball that was the best drive I've hit in, I mean, probably 2 years. I haven't been driving it great. And then a really nice 4-iron, kind of right where I was looking. It flew a little further, but thought I was going to need an eagle to tie. And so it was a mix of emotions, you know, leaving it a bit short. I was a little disappointed. And then when Ben missed his par putt, I had a putt for the win, and it happened so quick. But yeah, I'm super thrilled, obviously, to have slapped that 2.5 footer in, and here we are.
Talked earlier in the week about your injuries and some of the struggles you've had this season. Does it make it a little bit more rewarding?
Totally, yeah. It's been a journey, you know. It's my 3rd year out here. I've battled some injuries on the Mackenzie Tour, been up to the Corn Ferry, back down. Had to prove myself a few different times to get up to this level, and this year has been super frustrating for me with everything that's been going on. You know, have not been driving the ball well, and that's my strength. And this week, last couple weeks, you know, I think it's clicking, and you know, I'm starting to drive the ball well and drove it great today. So it's, yeah, definitely makes it more rewarding. I mean, I feel like it's been a crazy golf journey for me, but to be a PGA Tour winner is unbelievable.
And finally, I know your wife Meg is with you. Did she have any advice for you this morning before you teed off?
I think she was a little nervous too, but yeah, I don't know. We did a pretty normal routine last night. Watched the Leafs lose, unfortunately, but this morning we, you know, had breakfast and talked a little bit about it, and you know, I just told her I'm going to do my best. If it's not good enough, it's not good enough. So it's not going to change anything in our life. Obviously, I have some more. Be in some bigger tournaments and better tournaments, which is awesome, but off the golf course, it's not going to change anything.
Players to win tournament debut. CJ Cup Byron Nelson since 1970, and look at some of these names. Ernie Els, 1995. Jason Day, 2010. Taylor Pendrith at the bottom of that column in 2024. It is now officially his. Trip, he mentioned it a couple times in that conversation with Rex. He said it's been a journey, but then he said specifically after that, a crazy golf journey. How much do you think, for a golfer now at 32 years old, that it was important that he had to go back down to the Corn Ferry Tour and claw his way back up to the PGA Tour in prep?
Well, I don't know any golf journey that's not crazy. I mean, this game will drive you crazy at times. But again, that's one of the things about the Corn Ferry Tour that I love, is the fact that it gives opportunity for guys that, you know, have their chances, don't do their best, go back. They can make mistakes in that environment and learn from them that don't cost them quite as much money, because, yeah, they do play for money down there, but not the money that they play for on the PGA Tour. So you learn from those mistakes and you learn how to apply them. And that's exactly what Taylor's done. He's climbed the steps, even though he said he had to take one step back, but I think he's taken 2 steps forward now, because he's had chances to win on the PGA Tour. He's had the lead going into final rounds, and he didn't get it done. But now seeing how he did that will be the big thing, and almost to a man. Even Scotty Scheffler, when he won at Waste Management, his first win, and now we've seen what a prolific winner he has been, he said, I didn't play my best. It was my short game and little things that I did that week that he went on to win in Phoenix and get that first win. And he was then able to use that talent and move it forward into other wins. I think Taylor's going to be able to do the same thing. And the other thing that I think he can probably start doing if he continues this good play is get suited up for some President's Cup gear in Canada, because he'll be a big asset to that team.
There's little doubt about that. Congratulations to Taylor Pendrith. Forevermore, he will be known as a winner on the PGA Tour, and he broke through at the CJ Cup Byron Nelson.